Probably do something boring today. I think it's fun, but it's more fun to see visual things, right? And so, whenever I take a few minutes to actually code and pact, you don't get to see like the effect of it so much, but it's very important, very critical. And what I'm working on today is I have code for an Oracle. How I do that is my own way, but I like to do my own little consensus. And so I use multiple price APIs, and then I use multiple nodes in the not in a traditional node sense, but I have three functions that are more like uh, just scripts that run essentially. And so what they allow me to do though is have a multi-sig key, which I just need consensus, right? And so I have three nodes, and two of them have to agree and then sign. And then I submit my transaction. So I've got that logicked out. I've had it actually for quite some time. I just haven't had a use for it. And so I'm finally going to start rolling that out. Right now, I'm just collecting the prices and using a single source to update, which is perfectly fine for testnet and what I'm doing right now. But on mainnet, I like to take things a little more serious. And so I have some code that needs to be updated for the marketplace. I've got it in fits while I was working on NG for a while. I've got to adapt. It's weird. I've got the code ready for V2, but I want to now add in some features that I had in my other contract. And so I'm going to just start merging and testing. And that's really the purpose of today. I'm actually going to just open up a whole new repo, load my files in there, and really kind of just make it more focused on the marketplace and policies that go with the marketplace. And so that's the goal of today. And got a little over an hour. See what we do, and um, just working on this is good enough for me. So I'm happy to have a chance to get in here and kind of see what's going on and go from there. So I know I like to give people a chance to join, and then I'm supposed to post about this. Let me post about this and publish it my Twitch TV. Let's see. Announcements. Uh, publish, confirm. Cool. All right. Now the only thing left to do is to do it. My hair's messed up now. Had it all nice. Never easy. So comment, and I have an Oracle NFT marketplace. Wish I could just hide this. I don't need my stablecoin. B2. Can I create? Is this like Marmalade? Yeah, okay, so I have this for Marmalade. So this is V1. Principled. Define namespace. Why did I do this? Whatever. Who knows? Oh, I was testing something. All right. My own custom auction. I'll probably deploy that soon. All right, so this is all about V2. So let's start adapting our code. Create, how many lines is this? Init. I suppose I could do a compare, but I like the pain. I don't think I changed anything here. Get all collections. That's Select collections. Okay. Turns the list of collections. Get whitelist by name. My object pulls list of whitelist IDs for collections. I didn't change any of that. I did not change my reveal process. Get owned. I'm actually probably going to get rid of this. A couple of these functions. I don't need them. I do need this one. I suppose I don't need this one either if my operation is just going to use my database, but I'm going to leave it for now. Oh, we got chat. Please don't tell me my audio is not working. No. Thanks. I'm good though. Get current tier. I don't think I changed this. Let me just make sure, because I was messing with my tiers. There'll be tiers if I broke any of that. Get current tier for collection. That's important. Current time is important. The format. I need a code formatter, I think, for this, so it looks pretty. Yeah. That didn't change. I think maybe I already updated some of this. Whitelist is the same. Add whitelist creator. So if you're the creator, you can add to the whitelist. Okay. I can wrap that up into one function now. I'll clean that up later. Add whitelist to tier. Yep. It's important. Okay. So we're getting close. Get mint token ID. Collection token ID. What does that do? Free dot dash mint. Is that what I called it? Dot get mint token ID, and then test collection. Okay, so that's just, oh yeah. I should have looked at the function. We're just concatenating these values. I don't know. Do I need that even? Get dash mint. I guess. Okay, that's important. So is to return the concat string value for T. Can't make collection string ID collection string value used to return the can't collection ID string value. Whatever. That's good enough. All right. So these functions, mint2, these are where it's going to get interesting. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. So I did make changes here. Let's see. The flow for these are very, very similar, but a little different. So 1, 2, 5, a little different. I create 2 guard. So this is the mint or create marmalade token. Okay, so the policy structure is different. That's fine. Mint token. Nope. This is what I'm looking for. All right. Okay. So very important that I capture what changed here. This is the one. Interesting. Anyways, 3 pay Oracle, get KDA USD price. Yes, we want the, so what's going to happen is when you go to Mint, this is gone. When you go to Mint, you're going to get a price, and all this is saying right here, actual cost, is if we specified USD for currency type, we're going to do this. This is going to be our price. Else, we're going to just use the cost. And then that flows down to other things in here, down lower. And so I think there's another change to that actually. So collection amount actual cost. Yeah, actual dash cost. So then the rest of my function can stay the same. I'm going to change that to be something dynamic, but for now it's fine. Mint count, total count, total cost. It's a string. Yes. This little guy, kitty or USD. None of this should change. All right, then create collection. Yes, validate tiers. I know I made some changes here too. I think just a new enforce so I could pick it up. So if USD kitty equal default, if USD then use Oracle to calculate real-time price. Hey Hank, I can chat too. Here, I got jokes. Hi Hank. How we doing? I don't think anything else in here changed. It's the beauty of using objects. I don't know, just real easy to change. I don't think anything validation-wise had to change. Really just made that super simple on myself. That's the difference, I think, for create collection. Creator guard, do I have to do anything in? It's just the mint price. Okay, we're almost done. So the data structure for tier, def schema tier, simply gets this added. Let me check collection real quick. Tiers, module, manager, string, guard, string, manager, string. Cool. Marmalade B2. Okay. So let's make sure it all works. All right, so a couple things we have to add. I need to add this. All right. REPL load. I bet that's not where it is actually. Yeah, it was one layer slash price.REPL. Okay, There's a lot of junk code in here I need to clean up too. Total supply. $50. And then what do I call it? Tier type. Is that what it's called? Hi, Tori. I should X wants money. X gonna give it to you. That's what I hear. I think I should start doing attendance for these. I wonder if there's a way for me to track this so that I send you guys cool little attendance NFTs for joining. I bet more people would join. The point's not to like convince people to join. It's to give something valuable so people want to join. That's my pitch for the day. So tier currency type. I was way off. Currency type. Currency type. And we're going to say USD. Heck yeah, we are. Why not? The price of USD right now, by default, $1. It's not that though. What does my REPL have? 10 cents. Let's not be that crazy. Let's do 60 because that's around where it's at right now. Okay. That should have been the only changes I needed. Load. Can I? And then I'm going to push this update to testnet and wipe out my tables and just reuse. I think this is the same contract. Auto spell. How are you guys doing today? Anything crazy I should know about? Anything crazy the world should know about? Is the world crazy? Yeah, I forgot my comma. It's why the comma's after every time. Every time. Missing fields for tier. It's one way to find if you missed it. Oh, so as I was explaining, when you go to mint, you're gonna like, Tori, I think you're gonna like this. As an option, when you want to mint an NFT from one of the collections we host. So somebody wants to mint a collection. You could create your own collection. I don't even have to do it for you. You'll be able to select whatever token you want to sell it in. If you want to sell it in USD, pick one of the stables. If you want to sell it in KDA, pick KDA. If you want to sell it in WYSA, pick pick whatever you want. I don't really care. It's just got to be on. It doesn't even have to be on Chain8 necessarily, but for now, let's just assume it is to make the conversation easy. Essentially, what's going to happen now is I will use now a formula or a calculation to say if somebody selected their pricing in USD, we're going to get from our Oracle in real time the updated price. So every hour that updates. I also have logic. I explained this maybe like 6 months ago. If the price changes by over 10%, the Oracle will update, but it also will validate that that price is accurate by checking more than one source. So if everybody says the price jumped or dropped 10%, I don't have any other way to like automatically prove that. It is what it is. So that's what that's going to do. So you'll be able to specify if you want real time. So if you say like how people are like, I want to say 7 KDA per mint. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. And the contract already supports that. So that's not anything new. It's just, I don't think it's going to be too widely used, but like I'm big on options. So why not just leave them in there? But that being said, when you go to real-time mint, and say they don't want the price to be in KDA. Say they want the price to be in US dollars, but you pay with KDA. It can handle both situations. So you can either specify um, at the tier level. So you could have like multiple pricing strategies within your mint too, and essentially gives the creator a lot of options, right? So now you don't need me to tell you what you can and can't do. You just go and you select the box and say, I want to map my mint to be, instead of 7 KDA, I want it to be 7 US dollars, which is, what, 10 KDA right now? Maybe it's 9.95 KDA it's going to come out to. It's going to charge that amount to get you as close to that $7 mark as it can, which I think is kind of cool. It's just a nice option. Yeah. I mean, people may use it, they may not. It's a little, I like it, actually. Personally, I kind of like it. I think for like things like KMC, I'm assuming they're doing something like this already. Probably pretty similar. I haven't looked for a while. I just remember they were trying to adjust their code to be more reflective of market conditions, which makes sense. So I think that's cool. More people should do this. All right, so let's go to line 262 and see what the heck I did here. I missed something, and I'm not surprised I missed something. Cost. Currency. I'm guessing currency type is a variable too. Currency type. No? What? Missing field for tier. Currency type string. So 144. Read message collection. This is all part of the collection. Currency type. It's right in there. Why would it? Test collection. It's in description. Did I not save something? Missing fields. Hacked. Map. Validate. I put the fields in here. Let's just do currency type. I don't get it. 5 and 5 would currency type. Currency type. I copy and pasted it. True. That 3. I mean, it's kind of right there. Ah, that's right. It's correct. I did it wrong. It is absolutely correct. As I was literally just talking about this too. You got to have it inside the tier. So this is where you'll specify it. That's fine. I know it's gonna give me another error for my minting. So 167. It's just easier to find the line. 167. Don't need this nonsense anymore. We're gonna mint 1. Let's see what kind of error it gives me, because I bet it's gonna need more than 50 KDA. Transfer exceeded for balance. Good. What does it want? So let's just do 75 and see if that covers it. Does not. Let's see. All right. Expected 3. Couple updates. Yeah, it could do it. It can handle it on its own, for sure. Transfer exceeded for balance. What is it? What is it wanting? Oh, I see. That's right. I'm minting more than one. That's okay. That's fair. I have multiple examples in here. That looks happier. For reals? For reals? I never changed this. Why would it create token? Oh, okay. Token protocol violation. 273. Creator guard. Let's try this. Interesting. This was working the other day. Like, what's violent? Like, why? Why? Marmalade. Token collection. So create collection. Let's go find our create collection. Create collection. Collection size. That's why it's out of my object data, because I don't need it in there. Okay. All right, so create collection is using this guard. Creator, provenance, tokens. Oh boy. So this is my guard. Keys any, those 2 keys. That's what I'm using to create my collection. Alice purchases a mint. Alice can mint just fine. Alice, you minted just fine. To test collection. And then we create a token. And it works. Okay. And yet this one does not. So what's different? Well, let's find out. Oh. It's not using. It's not using my collection. Ledger.mint. Create token. I wonder if there's a newer version of this out there. Is this like straight to the ledger? Okay, that's what this is doing. 260, 273. I wonder if this is necessary. I think I was just testing this. Ledger.mint. Create token. Collection. Let's go look. Let's go take a look. Get, define, create collection ID. Get collection. And then we use this. No? That could be certainly a reason why it's not happy. I assume that's the, yeah, you put collection in the ID. Nope. Okay. So that makes sense why it doesn't work. What did I even call this collection? I doubt I even called it anything. I don't think I need any of this junk. So standalone mint. I don't need to load ledger. Don't need that. Just gonna clean up some of this. All right, so let's see if this goes clean now. I know. All right. Now it's happy. I don't know why I did that. So this is putting an NFT for sale. I don't think I need to test this right now. It's not the purpose. In fact, I'll leave it for now, but I want it like down here, out of my way. So let's go back up here. All right, so we specified a mint price of 50.0, right? This is clearly more than 50.0. So let's do coin.details and then okay, 916.67. So it charged me 83 and change, 83.33 instead of the 50. So here's what we can do. We don't even have to update this. Let's just go update our Oracle price. And let's say the price of, no, we're not even going to do that. We're going to specify KDA instead of USD and see what happens. I'm actually curious if it actually fails or not. I don't think I've tested a pass-through. Okay. And voila, 50 is taken out like you would have expected. I have a better way to write these tests. Everybody who does rep a lot knows that. That's not the purpose right now. So I'm going to switch it back and say the price of KDA is 5.50. Okay. So now we would expect, oh yeah, we would expect to only pay a couple KDA now. Yep, 10 KDA now for that transaction. So if we can get the price up to 550, that means we can spend less on NFTs and everybody can still be happy. See, sometimes the answer to the problem is right in front of you. You just got to go sign into the stream and see it. Yeah, I should clip this and send it to Mike and say, Mike, if you could just make the price hit 550, look at all these cool things we can do with all of our KDA. Like if we can have DeFi, which, strange enough, I think it's coming. I don't know. I think there's some cool stuff coming. How people react to it, I don't know, but there's some cool stuff coming. So I'm gonna put this back to where it was. Make sure everything's good still. Yeah, do it. Yeah, see, this is why. Do I seriously have to have the 0 before it? Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah. Okay. ZYN is created. Okay, so now I'm gonna walk through this. I'm gonna walk through this process just because I feel like you probably appreciate this. So, just simply put, just simple concept. You would do this contract's called free.cadena-create collection. Okay. And the first thing we have is an object. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up an object that is like this. Okay. So this is our object right here. This is everything. How far does this go down? Right here. This is everything we need for our object. So you have to specify like how much you want to charge. This is the trigger for in USD or KDA. This is who created it. So what this is going to do, if you feed it this, I'm going to create a multi-sig key, which means multiple people are going to be the owner of this collection. It also allows me to add your mint to our backend so I can do a mint reveal process for you. So it can be real time, it can be instant when they mint, or it can be on a time or a schedule. I really don't care. It's just going to be a another slider option. So, or checkbox, I don't know, checkbox, whatever. But that's all that is. And so we do read message collection. So that captures all that data in there, which is what's feeding our function. The collection size is pretty simple. I want 10 NFTs, simple integer. And then I'm going to do the coin contract. There you go. So this is it. This is the coin module is KDA, essentially. If you wanted wizards, it would be free.wizards token or whatever they have. And then you can pay in Wizza. So when you specify 100, it's 100 Wizza. Pretty simple concept. So you would do this. Free.kidney-create. Did I seriously do V2 in here? I might have. Create V2. Okay, that's fine. So create -v2. No such key message. That's fine. That's like EMB data, and then data. Put my data in here. Here, close it. Obviously, that's not well formatted. That wasn't the point. But then that's all you need to create your collection. So like a nice little web form can handle this process. It's very simple. The tricky part is I don't want to give away too much on this. I don't want to give away too much. However, there's a couple options you can do. One, like a savvy person could handle their own mint process. I don't have to have any involvement in it. Most will probably want help with it. Where I'm going to give people two options, just two. I'm not gonna we can't go crazy with this one. This is very, very delicate stuff. So the first option is you provide me all of your data. There's three options technically. You provide me all of your data. You just hand it to me. Here's gigabits worth of data, gigabytes worth of data. Take care of it for me. I'm going to have to charge people to do that. I don't see any way around it. Like if you really want us to do that, I have to store it. I have to hold it, store it, index it, prepare it, all that stuff. It's work, right? And it's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. But I will make that known to everybody. Like I'm not going to be able to do all those for free. Another option, which I think will be more common, is you can load all your data on Flux Drive, on an S3 bucket, on DigitalOceans. Some of these are almost like a couple dollars a month. I mean, you're not talking big bucks here. If you can't afford that, I don't think this is probably the right thing for you. Like if you can't afford $10 to launch a collection, I don't think you should be launching a collection. Just personally, it just seems like a not well thought out process and plan. Like, what are you going to do if there's adversity? You guys just give up? It's not how this stuff works. We need to have stability. Yes, yeah. Here's gigabytes of data. I don't know why I keep saying bits, but it's byte. Anyways, I bit myself. I didn't bite myself. Figure out the English language. I have no idea. And so, and those are units of measurement. I know. I understand. You need to have at least $10 to start a project. Yeah. It's not my rule. I don't make those rules. It's the laws of the internet. It costs money to move data. So you could give me a bucket, and then what I'll do is I'll basically create a process to which I index your data briefly. It'll have to follow a certain format, which I'll share with people. It's actually pretty open. There's just very few things that have to match. And then I can mint it to IPFS for you. So it's out there, right? And that's my personal preference, is to put everything on IPFS. I don't want HTTPS anything. So if people want that from me, I can give them instructions on how to do it themselves. I'm just not going to put stuff. I'm not going to mint stuff to traditional technology. I'm just not going to do it. But happy to support it. I have no problem with that. The other option, which is probably more for somebody a little more savvy, is they create their own IPFS account with like Infura or something, and I have instructions for that too. It's very easy. And you can either bring your API key to our site or do it yourself with a script that there's lots of them where I have one, I might just provide it. Or Pinata, those are two very common ones. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to load all that, retrieve all the data, input it into our bucket or our form, and we'll store it in our database. And we'll mint just like that's our whole process, is to get everything in IPFS for you. So if you could do that and provide us the data, I can build a very simple mint process around that. So those are like three options. They all come with costs, right? If you want to do hands-off, we'll support that, absolutely. But if you're savvy a little bit, I think most people will want to at least handle the data themselves, would be my guess. Transferring that much data can get pricey, I guess, if you're having somebody else do it. So I think the instructions and guides will be very important. Yeah, or bring your own API key. I think that's fair. I would just have some logic to resume if transfers have an issue, and then you kind of handle uploading it. We'll format it all for you and handle that, but I'm fine with any of those options. Could help out how to do it too. Yeah, it's meant to be for like the different levels where you're at. So some people, again, like for me, I would do it all myself. I wouldn't even bother going to somebody and saying, hey, can you do this? If I wanted to work with a marketplace, personally, I would find out what marketplace I want to work with, and I would ask them what they need from me, and I'll provide them, like my IPFS data. And if they need more than that, you're looking at like where somebody like me would probably just build my own, which obviously I've got, so there's no point. But if you want it on a marketplace, you do have to follow their process and their flow. And so I just want it to be as easy as I can make it. Some of this isn't like a piece of cake, but for the most part, it's going to be pretty easy. So that's it. That's creating your collection in a nutshell. And then when people mint, like I said, we add that logic. You pick the collection you want to mint to. So like free.mycontract.mint. And then I want to do test collection, which is the one I have in here. And then I think I need this. K my wallet, or my key value, my pub key value. And then how many do you want to mint? Let's say 10. So then it's 10 times whatever, and you go. So you got options. The other thing you can do is you can limit how many somebody can mint. So let's say you only want them to mint 5, they'll get an error, and then they'll have to cut it down to 5. You just want them to have 1. You can't stop them from connecting other wallets unless you whitelist. But that's it. That's like, I think this is all ready. I'm just going to go through this contract for the next 20 minutes and see if there's anything else I want to update right now. But I think everything in here is good. We have our index position, which will match get bank value. I think that free.cadena dash v2 dot get dash bank dash value bank AC. I bet it's bank. Bank. Okay, so get bank is what I want. I get it. I get why that's there. All right, so this is just get bank. Simple function. Get bank. Bank. Get bank value, bank account. Def table, update bank, bank ID and value. Interesting. Mint limit 2. Yeah, you specify how many you want somebody to be able to mint. Or unlimited. However you want. I don't make those rules. You pick. Sent to creator. So I added a concept. I don't. Hold on, let me see you. Read KU Bank. KU Bank is that. Coin.create bank. Oh, okay. So I'm literally creating a bank. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Update bank. Coin.create account. Update bank. Bank. Maybe I used a bad. Let's do a. Kai Bank. Okay. Okay. And then what we should be able to do is coin.details. Kai Bank. And then it should have a so this is what it's gotten from running the various mint and sale operations. Okay. Yeah, that works. It's pretty simple. And then it's Nikes. I'm gonna change this a little bit, probably to use a different guard, a user guard instead. I like those. I like those. There, that shall be done. And then I have this pay free, that pay Oracle. Pricing table. I'm wondering if I had this at one point where you could put in whatever, like it didn't have to be KDA. This was more dynamic. I wonder if I should do that before I push this to mainnet. Add that all back in. Yeah. My types on here and everything. So this is ready to go. Read key set, free, pay that Oracle ops. I'm going to make that a W key set. So when we first initialize this contract, it's going to be $1, and then it'll update quick. So yeah, I already have a doc string in there. All right. Return the current KDA to USD price. I think that's it. So if you do like a free pay dash And that's when it was last updated. Which the date in here is. I haven't updated this for a while, but I'm curious. Yeah, August. I should update that again. I stopped running my script because I was redoing it all and I didn't care anymore. So I didn't know if I'd wanted it. So now I gotta go back and update it. Yeah, I think I'll when I push all this code, I'm gonna redo this. Just overwrite this and clean it up. All right. Take it easy. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. I just kind of wanted to check what was left on my contract, and I don't think there's much. I don't think there's anything I need to do this one now. It's cap. Anybody can get the price. Any contract. Force guard. Force guard. Thanks for joining, though. Always appreciate. Always appreciate. And I like that you guys are more interactive too. It's more fun for me. Oh, I need any of this. Yeah, let's just clean all this up today. See what else we need to do. I don't need my token array anymore. KBank, KBank. What X want money for? Is it like cutting you off? It's interesting. Oh, to chat. It's dumb. Is chatting an option in there now? It wasn't before. That is lame. Oh, that is very lame. I'm curious. I want to check that out because that doesn't make any sense. Let's see. X is gonna give it to me in a second. So Twitter. All right, let me see if I can find my stream real quick on here. NFT development. I don't get any options to chat on here. Interesting. Oh yeah, look at that. I did send in a chat message and I don't see it in here. My like I know it's probably gonna like create some weird, but like I sent a message. Why can't I see it? Do I have to be on Twitter to? Interesting. I'll have to check that out later. Or is it just that delayed? Hmm, that's interesting. That's cool. Here you go. X wants money. X gonna take it from us. That's cool. I don't ever play with these buttons, but I, I'm just trying to think like, do I need anything else right now to make this work? That's already on testnet. I just need to go in and turn my process back on. I want to get this like closer to 600 lines of code, but I just don't see how that's going to be. This is V2, precision URI, token data, token ID, precision guard, and it adds the chain automatically. This is if I want to mint to somebody else. Account. That's their account. Mint to guard. Creator guard, which I need. Yep. So then this will flip us to reveal this true and we'll be good. So like, where's one of my getters on here? So free.candidate dash create dash v2 dot dash. I probably don't need this function. I'm gonna just, it's fine in REPL, but I don't want this. I don't think I need it for anything. Get dash all. I don't think that one works. Just looking at that, I don't think it works. Get all revealed. Oh crap! It does. Did I fix it the other day? Maybe. Revealed. Select though. Let's see. Test. I don't think I have any whales in there. Oh. Oh. That is a hefty. That is a hefty call. Interesting. I'm gonna get rid of some of those calls though. I need all this. Maybe I just get rid of like 135, get it down to around 800. I don't think I can. All these things are get all revealed. I don't actually think I need this function though. Get all revealed. Return a list of all revealed tokens. Get dash all dash B. All right, I'm going to assess this. I'm going to assess this. Let me just get all NFTs. I don't think I need all these mass. Get collection owner. I don't think I need dash call dash. I'm guessing I don't need this. I'm just gonna guess I don't need that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean these up a little. Get collection data. Is that what this one is? Get collection data. So the creator guard. The creator is actually a W account. I don't think that's okay. End time, start time, end time. So it stores the matching collection ID. I'm gonna I'm going to change this and add the W account in here for creator and create a new field called owner maybe. So then we can track both. But on that note, I'm going to do that later tonight, I think. I think this thing is good. I might make that little change just for tracking purposes, or just having an event in it. And then all the rest of this stuff is all very much necessary for handling whitelists, creator guard for that. Yep, need that. Okay. Well, thank you for sticking with me. I think this contract, like I said, I just want to review it, make a couple of little changes, make sure it was ready to go, and then I'm going to push this out and test it. What else do we need to do but test it? Let's do that today. I'm going to go push this out a little bit and see what happens. So thank you, and I'm going to go take a break and probably come back and finish this up, get it out there. So, alrighty. I do want to fix the format of my code though. I used to be able to format it in here, but for some reason I can't anymore. So I'll get something else to do it. But thank you, and hope everybody has a good day.